What's up, everybody? Logan Parker, welcome back. We're in the shop today, and what I'm trying to do is match a picture of some old reclaimed lumber that was applied to bathroom walls that the owner sent to me saying, can you match this? Due to the lumber shortages that we have right now currently, it's nearly impossible to get what we want. And so I'm going to try to create it with some factory seconds pine shiplap with a nickel gap. One side is rough sawn, although this side is sanded at least a little bit, and then the other side is resawn and planed. So what I'm going to do is take this rough sawn surface and apply some different colors. As you can see behind me, I've already tried a sample of a bunch of different weathered grays, some charcoal gray, an antique color. A lot of it turned out to be pretty blue, which doesn't look good to me. I kind of wanted more of a brown and strictly gray weathered pine look. And so all these boards that are solid stained, you can see the grain, which looks really good, so check there. What I think we're gonna have to do, because we're gonna intermix it with some of this clear pine and do about 60 to 75% clear pine with some mixed in colored woods that's supposed to replicate a weathered board. What we're gonna do is sand off the surface of that solid stain so it's not so monochrome, and it'll look more reclaimed, like it was pulled off a wall, sun bleached after it's weathered, and sort of resurfaced and repurposed. So now that we got the solid stain on there, I'm gonna be able to run it through our drum sander to pull the surface color off and keep the colors that are embedded down in that rough sawn grain, so that the color's there, but it looks more repurposed. I'm just not so sure that it's gonna look right. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I've got it figured out. What I've done on this last board is I've taken two of the darker colors and kind of splashed a little bit of dark here, dark here, dark here, dark here, and then come out with a lighter color and blended it in all those bare spots and kind of made it look more inconsistent. What I don't want is a monochrome color that's just sanded off. So what I'm going to do is experiment with these 5 or 6 boards and see what our best product, see what our best result is, and then go from there. So let's do it. So I'm going to take this first stain color. This is called Kona. Sawn boards, they're really going to absorb a lot of this stain. So if it says 100 square foot per quart, I'm actually going to probably get enough stain so that I can accommodate for about 50 square feet, because the rough sawn grain just really soaks up a lot of this material. All right, so now that I've got the dark on there, kind of splotchy, I'm going to come back with a lighter color. I could do this vice versa. In fact, I should probably do the lighter color first and the darker afterwards, but I already had this color on the brush, so I'm going to just keep on rolling with it so I don't waste more mineral spirits. I'm going to clean this brush, add some lighter stain, and then hit all these spots that are clear right now and try to feather it out, blend it in, and see how that looks. God, there's a little cat over here, a little shop cat. Check this out. This is actually our cabinet color, early American. And so I'm going to use that, and hopefully that color will blend into what our vanity color, this darker color, and create a pop that's consistent with the colors that are already part of the color scheme that they like in the room. All right, so here's what we're starting with. This is the Willow Gray. It's got a pretty rough sawn. Surface, pretty uniform color. I'm gonna run it through this drum sander and try to get it to be a little bit more weathered looking. Okay, so it's starting to look a little bit more reflamed and reworked. Taking off the high spots here. But I think I want to take off most of that rough sawn and just leave what's really the color that's embedded down in that grain. I'm going to make one more pass. I guess the question is, how does this look next to a bunch of other clear pine? I mean, this looks pretty good. I don't know about the spottiness of it. I love the color that's buried down in the grain. It gives the deep rough sawn sapwood a darker color. Try another one. I've got this board right here. This one's called Kona. Really dark. Boy, that looks pretty cool. That almost looks burned. I kind of think this is it. So complementary to the yellow pine. That gray, it might look weathered, but it just, the splotchiness of it just looks fake. This looks like it was burned or super weathered. And with that grain popping right there like that, yeah, that looks good. And you know, these more consistent parts, they don't look bad. I think that's what we want. I think we want that Kona. Yep. All right, so that's, I think, a wrap. I'm pretty convinced that that's what we want to do, is go with this Kona color. Really. Oh, there's our kitty cat. There's our little shop kitty. Hey, kitty. Man. What do you think, kitty cat? Maybe we should call her Kona. What do you think? Oh my gosh. Come on. Look at this little kitty cat. Man, it's a feral cat. Wow. Kitty cat. Oh, she's a girl. She's a girl.
She's a girl. Oh my gosh. Man. You like that? Man. A little shop kitten. Oh my gosh. What do you think about that stain? What do you think about it? Little shop kitten. There she goes.
So yeah, I think we should go with this Kona, this dark. Maybe we add some of this like color. I think we had the Kona and these other dark colors. The dark browns are gonna be the way to go to complement the yellow of this pine wood, and I think really make it pop and really make it look kind of burned, old, nasty, weathered, reclaimed wood. So anyway, that's a wrap. Bye for now. Hey, kitty.
Oh man, look at the little kitty. He's my friend. She could use space, huh? Got too many little kittens around here, huh? Too many little kittens.
You're so cute. All right, I think we got it.